Hey everybody, welcome back for day 3. We're on this 2025 guitar challenge. If you don't know the story so far, you can see this guitar is getting well loved. But my beautiful wife bought me a guitar for Christmas at Buffalo Starling. And so I haven't been playing it a very long time. And I decided to go ahead and go back to the roots, go back to the basics, and learn everything I never really learned when I first picked up a guitar many moons ago. And so we've been going through scales the last couple of days on here. I showed the major scale on C. I was incorrect on the first day. Thank you guys for pointing that out in the comments. And then we went into G on the next day and I corrected C as well. Let me just adjust this camera a little bit. There we go. And so I went ahead and I did that on day 2. You guys can go watch the videos. The videos are all up on my channel. I made a playlist for it and everything like that. And now today I want to go ahead and go into how the C scale can form a chord. And so when you're going through the scales on there, you can go through like, as we learned yesterday when I corrected that. And then if you were to go ahead and make up a C chord, your third finger is on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, and then your second finger is on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, so top to bottom if you're going down, and then 1st fret of the B string, which is your 5th string technically, so right there. So you make a C chord like that. And when you go and make the C chord, that's technically C, E, and G are the 3 notes in the scale that make up the C chord. So you can just sit here and practice strumming, like down strum is a good way to get started on here. If you want to mix it up a little bit, if you're learning like me and going along like this, like I say, I haven't picked up a guitar in a long time, so you can go ahead and sit here and just alternate your pick, down, up, to practice your strumming like that. If you just keep it in one position and then try to catch up, see how it catches on the E string down there. So try to alternate that when you're strumming on there on the C chord. Now, we said it has a C, an E, and a G. So if I want to transition to a G chord, for example, I can just simply move these 2 fingers right here over to the 6th string and the 5th string. So 3rd finger, 3rd fret of the 6th string, 2nd finger, 2nd fret of the 5th string, and then my pinky would go on the 3rd fret of the 1st string down here. So G. And the thing that you want to get used to is to go ahead and transition between chords. And so I'm just going to go between a C and a G. So here we go. And then you can also go ahead and mix up the different strumming. So you can just practice down, up, down, up. So. Let's do down, up, down, up, down, up. Or we could do 2 whole bars, which would be 4 strums per bar, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, guys. So we could do. Do that. Now, when you're doing this, I make it look easier perhaps because I know chords better than I know like the theory of scales and things like that. I'm more of a strummer guitarist. And so just take it slow. If you're starting out on guitar, like you just got a guitar for Christmas as well. Number one, that's an awesome thing. Thank whoever gave that guitar to you because that's awesome. But anyways, just take it slow, get your fingering right. It'll take up a while. You can't really see this probably on the video, but it'll take up a while to build up calluses on your guitar hand on here. So like on your index finger, your middle finger, on your 3rd finger, and on your ring finger, you'll develop calluses over time when you do this. It'll become easier to push. It hurts at first when you're starting out on steel string guitars. For some of you, it might be easier to start out on nylon, which is technically called a classical guitar. But it'll go ahead and find your way after time is what I'll say. So Anyways, here's a C and then G. Simply switching these fingers, you want to move as little as possible and just move this to that position. See how I move as little as possible in there. And if you wanted to mix it up on there, you could do like a C and then I'm trying to go ahead and incorporate the scale to go ahead and put a little bit of melody in there too. But like I say, I'm learning too, so I appreciate y'all for being here on this channel and stuff. And let's just review really quick what we did with the position yesterday too. So if you're going through major chords like this, a C is a major chord, a G is also a major chord. You can do C minor and G minor, which we'll get into in the feature as well, but in the meantime, you want to do major chords, which is C and G. There you go. So C is going to be... And then if I want to switch to G, it's... So let me see if I can give you a quick close-up of the guitar neck on here. Let me see if that'll focus. There you go. So we're going to start on the 3rd fret, 5th string. Whoops. There's your C. Now to go ahead and change this, that's one open position technically. So if you start on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, so 3rd fret, 5th fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 5th fret, and then 2nd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, if you want to end on the resolve right there. So just spend some time going through your scales is my recommendation. So I'm adding down and up picking. You can just go till you get the hang of it at least. You can move your position too, so if I want to go from G to A, I'll go up to B, I go up to C, go up to D. Now when you're doing this on the neck too, when you're switching these positions, just a quick tip for today is on the low E string on here, the 6th string, open is E, F, G, A, B, C, D, E. So I was downloading an app. I don't know if any of you have heard of Musician before, but my wife is learning piano at the moment, and so she's like, I need something to learn piano with and take some lessons. So I downloaded Musician. I've never tried this before. And so it turned out it's pretty cool. Like you can learn a lot really fast, and they get you into theory, which I'm working on as well. So I'm like learning a little bit of that along with what I'm doing here on ChatGPT as well. And so you guys can do a combo to learn on this. But on Musician, they came up with this thing called Big Cats Eat Fast to remember whole steps or half steps as you call it. So between E and F, here's your eat fast part. Eat fast. That's half step right there because you're just moving one fret technically. It's an invisible fret because we can't go up here at all on the guitar. But then if I go up from F to G, that's a whole step, so that doesn't count in the Big Cats Eat Fast. And notice it sounds sweeter because I got a resolve on there. I think it's a 5th is what I want to call it on there, yeah. But then if I go up another one, whole step, and then right here, where you get to B, B and C, big cats, half step, whole step. So there's 2 times in a major scale where you're gonna go half step on there. Just remember that, big cats eat fast. That's a tip I picked up. And if it works for you guys, it works for you guys. There's a lot of different acronyms. You can post your favorite acronyms on there. Like, I'd love to hear what you guys learned on there as well from your guitar teachers. And so yeah, that's where we're at today. Just going over chords. So C chord again. Here's G chord. So C chord. Let me show you close up fingering right there. See if that'll focus. There you go. Okay. And G chord, pinky on the third. These two over here, just like this. There you go. Let's do a quick review on the scale one more time. So, whoops. So I'm still learning too. Still working on it. And then another thing I want to mention real quick is when you're getting into these scales, practice different sets of 3 notes, which is called an arpeggio. So you can be like, so I'm starting on the G, then I go up to the 5th, and then just come up here and come back down. So 3 notes. Then I move to the 5th string, which would technically be, let's see, that'd be A, B, C, A, B, C, yep. So it'd be C, I'm starting on right there, so C, 5th fret. You can practice this on any position. And it really helps to practice the down, up, down, up, down, up, because you can alternate positions a bit faster on there. So again, probably simple stuff for a lot of you out there, but like I say, I've been playing for a long time, long ago, and I'm just restarting with the guitar again, trying to learn all the theory and all the things that I never knew way back when I just wanted to play rock. I told my guitar teacher I want to play rock and metal and teach me the 3 chord whatever and stuff. And I didn't learn what he was actually teaching me. He tried to teach me like circle of fifths and scales, and I got to the point where I was like, I know what a blues scale is and stuff like that, which we'll get into as well. But learn what's behind the guitar when you're playing on there, because it might help you out a lot better. So anyways, hope you guys enjoy. If you dig it, like, subscribe, all that stuff. It helps me to go ahead and grow the channel. It helps me to go ahead and come on here and have the guts to put more videos out for you guys too this year. So thanks again for being here. I'll see you soon. Have a good day.